Hey guys, my name is Mario for Cost Spirit and welcome to the channel. Well, today is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's something that you may find interesting. I'm going to explain to you something that just happened to me. So something's happening in my life, and you know what I mean? Like, let's see what we get out of what has happened to me, and let's see what if we can learn something from all this, right? But anyways, just so you understand, I need to tell you where I live, just so you know like what we're dealing with here. So I live in a trailer park. At the trailer park, we have a complex, right? So you have a pool, you have a gym, you have a seating area, you have like men and women's bathrooms, you have showers and a changing room, right? So today I went for my workout in the morning, so I come down from my workout, and as I'm walking into the change room, I look in the garbage can, and inside the garbage can, there's like a piece of paper that's kind of has it's kind of like laminated as a plastic cover over it, right, with a piece of tape on it, like it was taped to something. And I look down on it, and it says "Gotcha, Mario." Then I'm not going to read you the whole letter, but basically what it was saying that this individual was accusing me of shaving in a woman's bathroom, and then made like inappropriate comments about my character, right? And said that this individual is going to be talking to other people in the park, right? And saying to keep an eye on the bathrooms to see if I'm shaving in there, and if they catch me shaving in the women's bathroom, they're going to talk to management. So I'm looking at this. I'm like, well, what do you do with this? What do you do with this, right? And what's funny is A, I'm not in shock. B, I'm not upset. Not because I did it. It's just because it's almost like it's like the way things are today, the way people are living their lives, or a lot of people are living their lives. It's not even a shock that someone would make such a false statement about another person, in this situation, me, and then like post this for everybody to see, and then I guess someone took it down and threw it in the garbage. So what did I do? Well, first thing I did was call the manager. Okay, so the manager came over. He looked at the letter, and he goes, I see all the time. So I don't, you're not doing that, this and that, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. The point of the matter is, it didn't happen. Whoever this is created a fantasy within their heads, right? And decided to defame my character. I go, even look at the bottom of this, the person didn't even put their name. So you just accuse someone of doing something and didn't even put their name down. So we could go approach this individual and find out what all this is about, right? So I asked the manager, well, he took it. Can you make a photocopy of this for me, right? And he goes, okay. So he went and made a photocopy, and he's in behind. He wrote down the date and that all this happened, and he signed it. So I go to I'm like, dude, I go, this ain't good. I'm like, this is defamation of character. I go, you can't make a statement of this unless you have proof. So either the person's got me on video, and the manager's like, well, that would mean it would be videotaping in a woman's bathroom, which there you go, right? So that's strike one. And then after I talked to him, I was thinking, I go, well, if the only other way is that they physically saw me. Well, I'm like, well, if you physically saw me, why did you not call the manager at that point in time and say, listen, I see a man in a bathroom shaving, in a woman's bathroom shaving. He's not supposed to be there. Can you come over here and deal with it? The manager always has a cell phone, okay? So there's always a number you can call. So the person's really has got no proof. So basically, it comes down to what I'm saying and what that individual is saying there. So it's got no proof, and on top of that, it didn't say their name, and it didn't call the manager and talk to the manager itself personally to end whatever this being believes is going on, right? So instead of doing all that, the appropriate stuff, right? dealing with the manager right away. It puts a note in on the property of this park here, right, saying for other people to keep an eye on me, without any proof, without even contacting the manager themselves, and without even putting their name. We don't even know who it is. So we're like, okay, whatever. So my name got defamed, and no one knows who's doing it except for the people that person's talking to. So now, basically, he's going to look into it, find out if we can find out who it is. I went and talked to some of the people that I know in the park. I showed them the letter, and I asked them, I go, can you do me a favor, keep your ears open, find out who is saying this about me so we can deal with it? And they said, okay, this and that. So at least for me, it was important to keep my name clean and not have it being defamed, right? Especially with the people that I know. So yeah. So that was my adventure this morning. Right now, I'm hoping to find out who it is, and I was thinking about it. If I found out who it is, I was going to go confront the individual, like an adult actually does not hide their name, does not hide their identity. If you have a problem with someone, you talk to that person directly, okay? But then I'm thinking to myself, maybe instead of just me, I'll bring the manager with me. That way it'll make it more legit, and he'll be a witness to what's going on. Because this has to do with the park as well, because they're using their property to spread rumors and fantasies about someone, right? So, not good. So anyways, so I just figured I'd make this video because it's not only me that this is happening to. If you look on social media and everything, people are making accusations about people that they don't even have proof of. So, and then they're ruining their lives, right? So, it's not cool. I talked to everybody about ascension before. Ascension's going to happen regardless if people want it or not. So either you do it, you accept it and do it with grace and ease, or you do it kicking and screaming like this individual here. It's probably their way of coping. It's probably their way of not, obviously, it's their way of not accepting ascension. Because if anybody's accepting ascension, is living a positive lifestyle, would not do what that individual did, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to make this video here. Maybe you guys are going through something like this as well. Do yourself a favor. I talked to you guys before about many other videos. Do not get angry. Do not get upset. Do not hold ill will about this individual, about these individuals or individual that's trying to do you harm. I don't hold no ill will on this individual, but that being cannot be allowed to get away with what they're getting away with, with what it just did, right? You defame someone's character, and there has to be. I'm not trying to be mean, but there's got to be a price put to that. People have to be taught, have to learn that you cannot go around and ruin people's lives, make up stories about people, and have their lives ruined or, in a sense, tarnished for no reason, just because you for what because you had a certain fantasy inside your head and decided to do what you're doing. And like I said, it's happening everywhere through social media, a lot of places. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Just if this happens to you, don't lose it, but don't be a carpet either. People cannot be allowed to do this to other people. So don't be a carpet, but don't go dark either. You have to stay at a high vibration, stay within the lights, stay sharing the word of God. But the word of God is not for you to be a carpet. Okay, so just so you understand that. But anyways, I'll leave it there. We'll talk to you soon and have a pleasant day. Goodbye.